Okay, we're back playing DUNE Imperium Bloodlines, except there's a twist. We're all playing Steersman. All four players are playing Steersman Yurkun. I believe we have agreed that due to um, a lack of variety, or due to like a lot of restrictions with Steersman not having a water, we are giving everybody starts with the water so that action like round one Haga Basin is allowed, or would be allowed. Um, Action one Desert Tactics is also okay. It just gives more options to Steersman, because he kind of struggles. So especially for sitting in fourth position, it's a little bit of an issue. Simply because, well, if somebody goes to dutiful service, somebody goes to dealer supply, somebody goes to accept contract refinery, and then by the time that you're playing your like what eighth, you're like it is the eighth action, right? By the time you're playing the eighth action, like if you don't see Fremkid or like secrets, you're basically, I mean, you're kind of gone, because you can't really go. I mean, you can go to Imperial Basin, which doesn't feel that strong, but I mean, last case resort might be possible. But yeah, we're playing Steersman. We are playing against Heretic, Hans, and Morph, with LSR spectating. So we'll switch to a team. Yeah. But the interesting thing about Steersman is the fact that all four players could have four completely different navigation cards with four different like sets, or like the way they start their game would be different. Um which is obviously going to increase bring more interesting dynamics, right? We just have to pick leaders that don't have any ability. So we're playing in first position. So it's pretty cool that we didn't see we had to trash the signet ring and draw a card. Um Randomized draw five. Yeah. Put your hands back, reshuffle. Um, yep. Well, I mean, okay. Yeah, so we have the spacing code card, so we're gonna start with this, I would assume. We have the spice and slow nav slot, so we're gonna start with that. Oops, sorry. We're gonna start with the nav slot one here. We did find the two spice for the point there, so two slurry endgame. We do have the spacing guild, so spacing guild's gonna be two for sure. We do have, a five spice for a point, which is great for three. Um, and then we're gonna end it off with what's this called? Oh, two Solari. And then if this is in slot four, you get for the rest of the game you get one persuasion. So it's good. And the thing is, we start with Spaced Unfolding, which is a great start. First position obviously is pretty good here. Spaced Unfolding is nice because Spacing Code's favor is also pretty good. I guess I'll pass around to Hans. Once you're done, once you're done, and turn. Um, until it passes all the way around, and then we can begin. We should probably keep this combat away for now. Um, so yeah, everybody has figured out their nav cards. So this is our sort. Uh, Nav slot. We have Spacing Guild. We have 5 spice for a point, and we have nav slot 4. Okay. Yep. Trash ring. Trash ring. If okay, so it seems to have ended turn. All right, so we start. Um, well, to be fair, we could go. I mean, dutiful service. I mean, deliver supplies obviously makes sense here. But obviously, dutiful service for refinery also doesn't make completely. Oh wait, are we going? Okay, okay, yeah. So we're starting. Okay, we're starting with one water apparently. So we're starting. Okay, so I get two water to start with. All right, it's fine. Um, okay, that's fine. Leaves me something, I guess, because I mean, obviously, I can trash. I'm gonna go to. I mean, since we start with the water, obviously I'm gonna go to Desert Tactics because we want some Solari from this combat. I mean, you could put in two Solari, three Solari, put in two troops, three troops, whatever. And then we could just get whatever's left. Probably in space time folding, obviously. We're gonna pick that one up. Because we have the spacing guild synergy. That's gonna be happening soon. Oh, manipulate for Stilgar instantly. What a top deck. Pretty good top deck for him. We're gonna go here, Desert Tactics, and we're gonna trash a card. Trash a dagger, and I mean this combat matches for us, so I can totally put in three here. If I don't want to, I could also wait to put in troops. It's not a terrible idea. The thing is, I mean, I want to win this combat because it matches simply. Heretic, not Heretic, yeah, Heretic. Heretic is blue, so Heretic might want to go over the top here. On Arakeen. If he wants to, sure, he has just used dagger, so I mean, I assume he has 6 persuasion in his hand. Otherwise, it doesn't really make too much sense. Two troops here, so maybe Morph has 2 daggers. Who knows? No, okay, Heretic's gonna go to secrets here, which makes sense because you're Steersman, you want to get some access down. So yeah, hopefully we win the combat. So we're gonna pick up Space Time Folding, and just have some, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in our hand. So it's a 50-50 if we hit our if we get a spacing guild card or not, which I mean it's fine if we hit it. If we don't, 4 persuasion there. What's the dagger count? So we are ahead in the lead for now. Somehow Heretic has picked another intrigue. Well, yeah, it makes sense because he went to secrets. So let's look at what people have bought. We Southern Elders here and Southern German Mother and Stilgar. Okay, so we currently have the weakest buy for now, but we could, slowly and steadily get back into it. Let's see. Where do we want to go? I mean, obviously, we probably want to go to gather support, get some troops back, and then pick up Canny, and then deploy in wherever is left. Whether that may be Haga Basin, whether that may be Refinery, whether that may be Arakeen. So yeah, apparently Heretic got his nav cards shuffled in the deck or discard. So um uh Heretic, you could also just put the nav cards where the techs are and just flip them whenever you want to, so that they don't get messed up at all until you buy a tech. So like, but yeah, this is fine too. Okay, yeah. So Hans is probably gonna go to Assembly Hall or gather support. Assembly Hall picks up the commander, makes sense. Probably gonna buy Canny here, I would think. Um, I mean, to be fair, we could go to what's it called? Haga Basin and pick up some spice for. A little bit unfortunate that Canny is the one that goes. So Frem kit for what's it called? Frem kit for Morph. So if we can see, if you can see Haga Basin, we're pretty happy here, right? Because then we can still see Refinery if possible. Could also see what's it called? Gather support maybe. To pick up. This is probably a dutiful service. I would think. Um, yeah. So I guess going to. Hmm. I guess it really nulls out the fact that nulls out our ability to go Haga. But like I'm okay with going Haga because I mean we need to get the point on spacing somewhere somehow, right? Um we could pick up a contract. Don't really want to. Kind of want the water here. The spice is obviously nice. Because then I could go, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, because then I can go to uh what is this? I can go to gather support and pick up depot, which is pretty nice. Um so yeah. I think that's a fine. This is an okay play here. We might see a high council here. Nope. Okay, we're gonna see a desert tactics trash maybe. Who knows? Maybe it's Desert Tactics trash. Maybe it's he does put in 2 troops. So now this gives Heretic all the more means to go into the combat with like an Arakeen, with like a you know, with an Arakeen refinery. I mean whatever, research station is fine too. Like you can do anything. Um Morph does has to trigger his card right now, or his intrigue or whatever it's called. Yeah. So there's another water for Morph. He picks up a water because he completed the Spacing Guild card. Well, he didn't hit the Spacing Guild, but he did hit that. So surprisingly, we actually do get some spice from this combo, which is pretty nice. Um, ooh, okay. Unfortunately, we didn't see that last round, but that's fine. We'll go without water or without. Yeah, we'll go without water. We'll pick up a commander. Why not? And then we'll probably pick up Hardy. Well, to be fair, Hardy is not bad. Worms might come along at some point. We'll pick up this. Why not? We have 6. Um, we're probably gonna be trashing at some point, I would think. So we'll pick up. I don't know. Hardy's nice. Obviously, Hardy's pretty nice because we don't have troops right now, and just getting passive troops over time is pretty nice. So 6 to buy there. We're gonna be tying Hans for some more for 4 spice. It seems. We have 6 persuasion to buy. What do we want to buy here? I mean, probably the spacing synergy, right? Spacing goes favor. So yeah, we're if we can see space time folding is pretty good. A little bit unfortunate that he went for there. Okay, all right, so that's annoying because now Strike Blade is back in the game. So okay, Heretic sees Strike Blade. All right, and we get nothing. I'm seeing right now. I have 6 persuasion to buy. Um, we get. I guess we'll pick up this for some spice, right? It's not bad. This is also not bad for some access. Yeah, we'll pick up some spice. And then we need to pick up a water at some point, right? We're probably gonna be seeing a deliver supplies from Morph or dutiful service from Morph, whatever is open for him. Deliver or dutiful. We're gonna have some spice. So the spice is nice. Yeah. So, I don't know. This might be a Swordmaster play for Morph. No, okay, he's going to Worms. All right, that's fine. Um, so obviously, if I get 2 Solari, I'm not gonna say no. But I kind of do want the spice, or I do want I do want to go dutiful service, deliver supplies. But the problem is, I do have space time folding next round, so I feel like going dutiful service doesn't make any sense. Well, there's deliver supplies gone, so now it really gives me more incentive to go deliver supplies and just pick up the water for the spice and slow contract and start working on that. But I feel like I kind of want to pick it up next round for the discard trash synergy. But I don't know. I also kind of want to draw this round, so I feel like if I get it right now, no commander, so we'll pick up this, get the spice of slow for water, and then we will draw into a card this round. The question is where. Where do we draw into card? 2, 3. We have 3 to buy. There's some Solari going there. Let me think. Well, I mean, we could just go. Well, actually, wait. What's my next card? It is. Is it Spacing Guild? What is it? Oh, it's water. Okay, it's fine. So next card is not that great. Could go to Refinery. Trashing a Tactics. It's fine. Well, to be fair, we could. Yeah. I think going to shipping and picking up the Spacing Alliance isn't a bad idea here. We'll still have 3 to buy, which is fine. We can pick up the Spacing Alliance next round. And obviously we still have Solari, so we could also go to like High Council if needed. Yeah, I think this is a fine play. We Oh, we do give Hans the ability to, deploy into combat for free and get some water, which is obviously very good for him. The question is, do we get Swordmaster? Do we get the Commander? And I think the answer is probably gonna be get the Commander here, or get the Swordmaster here. Um, and not quite sure what else we'd be doing here. I mean, it is really good for Morph that he's gonna see, both High Council and oh, Faf, really? Okay. Hmm. Let me think. You have three to buy. Um, I mean, I guess we could always just buy one of these, but obviously this is also not bad for some Spacing Guild synergy. Because to get the discard synergy off, which is pretty nice. To draw. This is also not bad. Beast Boys can be annoying. This is also not bad. 2 persuasion, just draw, which is also, pretty good for us. We'll pick up this. Oh, that would be nice as well. 3 spice. Does he spend it? No, he doesn't. Okay. So, not sure. What happens next round? We could go Swordmaster, right? We could go round 4 Swordmaster and then go deliver supplies. We could go like Hug a Basin and then discard the Spacing Good card for 2 spice and then draw. I don't know. Not quite sure what the actual plan of action here is. Oh, Morpheus doesn't get the contract. Okay, this is good. This is good because now it kind of slows him down a little bit. Not that it really matters that much, but he picks up the contracts. Um, hmm. So yeah, this is good for us. Morph wanted to win the combat and get both contracts, which is completely, which is an obvious play. Um, we want to go to deliver supplies. Obviously, we've kind of been showing that for a while. Okay, so we're gonna get it actually, which is pretty nice. Yeah, and then we can discard to draw, right? And draw 2 cards, I would assume. Yeah, discarding to draw 2 cards makes sense. And then depending on what happens there, we could discard here, and then we'll draw 1, 2. Okay. Unfortunately, we didn't draw into any access here, so which is a little bit unfortunate, but that's fine. Didn't draw into Swordmaster, which is all right. So I guess we'll pick up the Commander for Worms. Or do we go Desperate? I think we can go. Could go. Could go Worms here, which is all right. Yeah, could go Worms here, and then have some more discard synergies. A little bit unfortunate that we are gonna have to go there. Sorry, not. I guess it's not unfortunate, but it's just a little bit annoying that. Okay, so worms aren't. I mean, worms are still happening. We still are getting a deep spy, which is pretty cool, I guess. But what we really wanted was some green, which, to be fair, it is totally on me because I trashed the green. But at least next round we're seeing, Swordmaster or something. So that's pretty nice. Yeah. So there's some commanders there. Desperate, interesting. Okay, it's not, to be fair, it's not that interesting, but we could go to Strike Fleet. Okay, all right, here we go. Well, to be fair, if we get second in this combat, we could always just go to like shipping and then pick up some more Solari. And I think that's probably a better play than say going to the refinery. Obviously, pick up since we're steersmen, we want to get some more spice down the line. Yeah, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the Arcane line here instead of the okay, fine, we discard whatever. We'll discard. It's actually really bad that we drew that because our next hand is gonna be what is it? It's gonna be to be fair, we drew into contracts cards, so we actually do have access to green and yellow. So okay, we're all right. We're not into that. So we'll put in 1, we'll put in 2. And then do we want to put the third in? I mean, we have 6 already, so I mean, it's an intrigue, I guess. I guess worst case scenario we see third, so we're not too sad about it. We do get a troop back anyway, which is pretty nice. Oh, I get a deep spy, so I'll put the deep spy down on like I guess we'll go Fremkit for the extra draw over time, which is pretty good. 6 to buy. We're probably gonna pick up the spy card, if we can see it. Or Holy War, whatever. Holy War is gonna get us a point. The Fry Spy card would also get us a point. We do see an intrigue, which is pretty nice. A little bit unfortunate that we are drawing into our Fremen next round, or not Fremen. We're drawing into our Benny cards, or we're drawing into our Spice and Slow without the 2 spacing synergies, so it's a little bit unfortunate. So our next hand is gonna be what? Dagger, Recon, Dagger, Recon, not a Dune. We have, what else do we have? Dagger, Recon, probably Holy War, I would think. Yeah, okay, that's fine. What am I missing? Dagger, Recon, Diplo. That's our Dagger, Recon, Diplo, and Spice Slow, and the contract card. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So we have those. Yeah. Oh, actually, we don't have the contract card. Okay, so what's our last card? We put this. So what did we actually buy that round? Huh, did we buy Maker Keeper? Is that what it is? We have 7 to buy, so I guess I'll pick up this first. Oh, okay, some Commander is pretty nice. We'll get that too. 7 to buy, so obviously it's pretty nice. Oh, actually, wait. I don't get a spice from this. I don't get a spice from Reveal. I forgot. My commander isn't driven. My commander is hardy. Okay, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Okay, so we have some synergy going for, everybody. Everybody's synergizing now. We do need to pick up some Solari for Swordmaster, right? Question is where? Where do we pick up Solari? He passes, he passes. Okay, so we see an intrigue. We got a troop back. And then 5, 7, 8. Okay, so we see that one, which isn't great. It's not ideal. I really thought I was getting a spice from this combat for. Oh right, we have. Great. Okay, so we have. Don't know. I think Swordmaster is probably the most obvious line here, and then go to like Fremkit. Or I guess I could go Desert Tactics to be fair. Yeah, Desert Tactics and Trash. I think that line is better, or at least might be a little bit better for me here. Yeah, I think Spice Refinery is probably gonna be the starting line here. I could probably 2 for now. Yeah, put in 2 for now, and then just set up for a Trash next round, or this round or whatever. This combat is a match for me, so it is what it is. Also, interesting that Heretic took the 2 Solari one early. I guess it makes sense because he wanted commanders, which is fine. And then he trashed. Are we the only ones who saw Spice and Slow on our first slot? I guess. Okay. All right. I guess we got lucky. To be fair, we were also first to act, so we do see even more. Like we see even more flexibility because we get dutiful service, deliver splash first. The thing is, it's the nerf isn't as heavy because everybody starts with the water. So, I mean, we also got really lucky that we started off with the match, or started with an early match with both our accesses in our first hand. So we're gonna see secrets from Hans. He's gonna trigger his second intrigue, or his nav card. He's gonna pick up some persuasion. Okay, sorry, not persuasion. He's gonna go pick up Solari, it seems. Yep. Or he's gonna give up Solari for a bump on Fremen, where he already has 2 bumps. So that makes sense. So we're gonna see. Okay. Yeah, I mean we want to win the combat, right? If he can win the combat, we totally would. So there's Swordmaster. All right. So that's a little bit unfortunate for us. Holy War makes us lose a troop. Okay. All right. So that is not good. I don't know. I guess I don't know what we do here. I mean, we have options for basically everything and anything. Oh, we could go. We could go to espionage for the spy on Benny or for the spy on Swordmaster. Not a bad shout. Could go High Council possibly pick up the contract 2, 4, 5. I only have 5 though, so it's not that great. Could trash some cards. Let me think here. What else do I do? I mean, I could trigger the reshuffle right now. I don't really want to, so I think I'm probably better off like trashing a card instead. Also, the fact that I have no green in my deck, I probably want to pick up some green, right? I don't know. Think. I feel like I have to keep the Spice slow, but I feel like I don't want to have a hand where I just draw into Spice slow again. Yeah, having Swordmaster taken from us is pretty unfortunate. We could go High Council, but then we miss out on some Solari. Going to Desert Tactics is fine, but then what do we trash? So we have two to buy with nothing really great on the row. I guess we could buy Prepare the Way. It's not that great. That does get us another point, puts us at 6 points, but I guess it does give us access to Siege, which isn't a terrible idea. Yeah, gives us access to Siege, which is pretty good. But the thing is, if I guess we have to recall right now, because I mean, what else are we using the spy for? I guess we could use it for later, right? And then just trash down over time. Let's see, what do we trash here? Probably trash the Dune, I would think, or we could trash the if you trash the other dagger, then it's kind of bad. Probably trash the Dune or the Convincing. I would say probably the Dune's got to go. And then you can put in, what is this? Probably 1, 2. Do you want to put another troop in? Yeah, sure. I mean, if we win, we're pretty good. We're happy. If we lose, we're not that happy. So, I think 3. Think. Oh, actually, to be fair, yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's fine. Okay, all right, fine, whatever. We'll keep it safe and then just go with 2 troops, whatever. Trash, and then we're gonna see some deploying, it seems. Gonna see some, some action from, oh, we need to trigger the nav card. Oops. Okay. Get the water back. Yep. Heretic sees Swordmaster first. Hans is gonna see it next. We are never seeing it, it seems. That doesn't seem very good for us. We have 2 faction books that are just sitting there, which isn't great. I feel like espionage might have been the better move here because then we get the spy on Swordmaster. I don't know, maybe I think that was definitely the wrong play. I mean, the thing is, I really want to get the passive synergy off with the spacing good card, so I don't want to draw. But the thing is, because like if I end up drawing a card, right, I'm like, there's no point in me going Swordmaster. It makes no sense for me to go Swordmaster if I'm drawing a card, because I literally have no access in my next hand. So I'm better off just buying like a 2 persuasion card, which is probably gonna be Prepare the Way here. So we'll buy Prepare the Way. Why not? Just for some, I guess, maybe nicer for some access or whatever. We pick up 1 more spice, which not really relevant. Are we winning this game? Probably not. I mean, there's a holy war in the game, which is probably gonna make us lose troops. There is, yeah, spice and slows are coming from Morph. He doesn't have High Council, but I guess he just trashed a lot of cards, which totally makes sense. We did somehow sneak away with getting some Solari. Oh, wait, that's not. Oh, I guess Heretic made a mistake on accident. So it was supposed to be 5 spies for a point, and then he picked the wrong one, which is, I guess, fine. Yeah, because Heretic had the little mismatch error. He clearly had a play in mind, so I think it's fine that he does this. So he buys 4. Okay, he takes 2 Solari from. I mean, he takes 1 Solari and 1 troop away from us, which is fine. It's not too big of a worry. Because we literally have the troop in Shaddam's favor in our hand, so it's not bad. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we have 14 cards in our deck. I mean, the thing is, our deck is pretty like average, so having more cards is like not that bad of an idea. We do need to pick up some, cards, not cards. Okay, so we do see access, so we do see espionage or something, and we're just continuously seeing. Okay, well, I guess espionage is kind of relevant because we have no green. And the chance of us drawing green are what, 2 and 9, not that high. Well, to be fair, we could just pass our turn and then draw. So I assume Hans has not drawn into green. Yeah. So Hans has missed green. He's gonna go pick up some water. Um, I don't know. Not quite sure where I'm going with this game. Like, yeah, what am I really doing here? I mean, if I could really see a card or not a card, I mean, espionage is nice, right? And then we could put a spy somewhere, and then draw maybe. Um, I mean, I really want to get High Council, right? High Council makes sense. Maybe Desperate, but then Desperate doesn't make too much sense. Um, I don't know. Hmm. So we did see espionage, so that's fine. The other option is, I know it's kind of just espionage, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of just espionage. Let's see what we draw into. Convincing argument, not great. Oh, we did see this, which is, I guess all right. Um, so we did see double worms there. So that's gonna give Hans a lot of, you know, points if he was to successfully take it. So everybody's kind of catching up on points now, which is, pretty good for everyone. So what are the odds I hit a persuasion or hit a green? 2 and 8. Is that 25%? You know what? That's not any terrible odds, to be fair. Um, I just need to hit it. 2, 4, 5, 6. So 6 to buy. Let me think. I mean, we do have the deploy and reveal, which isn't, ideal, but we can live. We don't have we don't have glow globes or anything, right? So we don't know what our next card is, so we kind of just like playing it, hoping. Hey, we did it. We hit the prepare the way, so it's good. Oh, sorry, I gotta lose a troop. Oops. Yep, gotta lose a troop. Okay, and we do have deploy on reveal, which is nice. Can get commanders on reveal, which is also pretty nice. I'm not quite sure what the situation here is with the whole. Well, I mean, what if I go high council instead? Like high council and recall. Let me think. 2, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. I could reveal for 5, but obviously these commander skills aren't that great. Um. Oh, more search retreat a spy. Okay, so he's going for this combat. It seems over Hans. I mean, it's 3 and 6 versus 1. I'd hope that Morph also has desperate, so he could always just throw in a commander and win it. I assume he probably has a spice slow in his hand, so 3 spice for a point. I mean, like, I guess like, if I throw in a commander, like, where is it going? Yeah, okay. But there's Eric Keen. But I mean, I could get some trashing off, which isn't completely bad. I mean, I'm also drawing a card, so that's nice too. Get some spice, which is also pretty nice. And you can just kind of wait for Heretic to reveal, which seems pretty good overall. We have a lot of Solari, so there's some contracts for Morph. He picks up the contract tech, makes sense because he has 3 completed. He's probably gonna pick up the 4th one soon, and complete it because I doubt that game's gonna end next round. So yes, let's see what Heretic reveals. Heretic reveals Strike Fleet. Well, that's not great. Pointing the way. Two, four, five. 5 to buy. I guess I guess I might as well just sack the commander to trash 2 cards. Yeah, I have 6 cards in my hand, right? So I want to probably get rid of. So I missed the depot, so probably not gonna see the spice. I mean I want to trash 2 cards. I've 5 to buy, so like I don't even know what I get rid of here. Probably the spice and slow's probably gotta go. I would think. Spice and slow has to go. Recon can go. Could go actually. Could go. I don't know. Do I want to trash the commander here? Does it make sense? I don't know. It doesn't actually make that much sense to get rid of the commander here. I just kind of want the access. The 2 trashing it doesn't really help me that much. Also doesn't deny him that much. So we have 5 to buy. We get a spice on reveal. Um let's see. I don't know. I think we're okay for now. Two solid for 2 trashes is the argument, but it is round 6, so it doesn't really matter. We could have trashed those 2 cards, but I guess 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You could have had a 12 card deck, which is pretty nice. Yep, Morph is on 8 points now, so he's slowly racing up this track to, end the game. Who's winning this combat? If we can see either secrets or espionage, that's basically 2 points, puts us up to 8. But then again, we have no other points anywhere else, so we are a little bit stranded. But to be fair, we do have High Council, so we still have. Well, it's not easy. High Council is not good for us. What's Morph doing here? Morph's not Morph. Yeah, Morph's going Fremkit. I mean, I assume. Oh, if Heretic wins here, he sees. Does Heretic have half point? Yeah, he does have half point on Emperor. So if he wins this combat and matches, that's 2 right there. Emperor point would be 3, and then if he can find a spice from slow somehow, 4, or if he just finds one more spice for the 5th point, which it's not a bad idea either. I do have Highliner, but the problem is I lose literally everything if I go Highliner. I mean, he might want to break the wall here. I mean, yeah, Research Station kind of just seals it in a way. I don't know. Think I have to go. Think I have to go Benny here and just get a spice. Okay, discard for water. It's not bad. We'll pick it up. We'll pick up this. Yeah, can you clone the 5 spice thing? Wait, Hans, can you clone it real quick or? Okay, yep. So now we have 8. The question is, can we see 9 or 10? It's kind of the question, right? We could go High Council. Okay, so there's a point for Hans there. Yeah, I mean, if Heretic has the 4 spice, so that's automatically gonna be 3 points for him. He's just gonna see he has to find one more point somewhere somehow. And that's probably gonna, prevent me from getting 10 points. It is really annoying because we had so much, like, everything was kind of building around the spacing guild synergy, especially because of the spacing guild card, the spacing spice slow we found. But then everything started going downhill because of the fact that all our spice slow always was out of rotation. Um, so yeah, we missed out on a lot there. Hmm. I mean, Vigo's Emperor. I mean, I don't even know what's okay. So we went to secrets. We saw we can discard for a. I mean, let's see. Could go spacing and discard one of these for some, persuasion. Um, could go here and discard, but then I kind of wanted to cycle out 2 cards. Um, yeah, I guess we might as well. It is a little bit unfortunate that we have to do this play. We do see a water, so we'll cycle out. I don't know what we cycle out here. This is 2 spices nice, and it's a deep spy to be honest. Um, I don't know. Is this a mistake? Is there a way I can find another spice somewhere? No, I don't think so, right? Because then I could have gone highliner. Not that it matters, but that would have been a possibility. Um, yeah, I'm not really seeing a spice with Slamite, so I could just draw 1 and then just draw 2. Set up for some more. Okay, so we drew into a hike. We drew into our green, which is I mean horrendous because we wanted to not draw into our green. So we're on 8 points for now. No hope of 9 right now. Heretic's obviously going for a spice slow point, it seems, to end the game because he's getting 3 points from this combat. Um, Morph is also going for this. Well, Morph's not going for this combat. Morph is just kind of waiting. It seems. Um, I don't know. I guess we go to. I guess we go to Siege. Yeah, Siege isn't a bad idea. Kind of wanted to go to Swordmaster. Oh, do we have any green left in our deck? We don't, right? Yeah, it's our only green. So High Council Recall is kind of irrelevant here. Okay. Yeah, not having Swordmaster is a little bit of an issue. Um, we also are nowhere close to getting our Emperor bump anytime soon. Hans has 2 alliances. We did get saved by the fact that we had 5 spots for point, and like this automatically just gives Steersman like instant points. Okay, yeah. So he's gonna take this point. He's gonna, yeah. You don't play Stilgar here if you don't have Spice and Slow in your hand already, right? Yeah, and this is gonna be game. He wins the combat matches, and that does close out the game. Um, yeah. I mean, is there anything I can do to stop him? Don't think so, right? Haga doesn't do anything. Could recall a spy. That's not really that great. Yeah. I mean, how many troops can I even put in here, right? I mean, I guess I just kind of had to hope for an endgame, but the question is, like, I don't even qualify for any endgames because I've trashed basically everything. Um, I don't know. I guess I might as well go to Assembly Hall and just see what we draw. Retreat 3 for a troop for a bump. That would actually been relevant for like 1 point, but you know, yeah, yeah. Um, we just yeah, we're just losing this combat. Well, this game actually. So, but the game does end, I believe. Yeah, the game is ending. Um, Heretic found a lot of, you know, a lot of points. I mean, this combat matches for him exactly 4 spice. But yeah, I mean, in the all Steersman game, it seems like whoever was access dry ended up kind of, you know, like whoever was access dry just kind of lost the game. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So I guess yeah, Heretic kind of had it nice. Uh, Crazy. Yeah, it seems Strike Fleet. I mean, yeah, Strike Fleet, Stogar, was pretty good.